What's up, nice people? This is the morning work-out-let. It was a good one this morning. I'm just starting to talk to everybody in the whole world, and I just want to say this is going to be a channel of positivity and love. I like to introduce one of my new mantras is I love myself and I love the world. And I say that to myself all the time, especially when somebody does something that I don't particularly like. I love myself and I love the world, and I like to say I forgive you immediately, because it's really not up to them to be nice to me or up to anybody else to show me love. You got to be responsible for yourself, and that's why I say I love the world instead of I love myself, I love the world, and the world loves me. Because the world will turn up on you in different ways. And they say God works in mysterious ways. The universe will show you things in ways that you didn't know, or you're supposed to learn something. And it may not be the way you thought it out in your head or how you planned your life to be, but there's a purpose in the sense that you put yourself through that situation. So that's why I say I love myself and I love the world, or I love myself and I love the universe. Either one could work. Just pick one. Don't switch it up for yourself too much, but just focus on how that feels. And then the purpose of saying I love myself and I love the world is really to take responsibility for how you feel and how you choose to feel. And really, it gives you a lot of power in a sense of you're not expecting things to turn out a certain way or people to act a certain way. You're gonna be you regardless. That's what it means. And you can give yourself fully to this whole world. And that'll help a lot of people for having any blockages. And especially when you're creating, whether it be writing music or just drawing. And you sometimes, when you look at a lot of things out there, especially that are mainstream, so to speak, you're like, I've been in this situation, you're like, all right, will this make sense? Will they get it? They won't like this part. I have to make this sound like this part so they can understand it. But when you love yourself and love the world, you allow yourself to be who you are. You allow yourself to even make mistakes, or to even say, I like this. I don't know if anybody's gonna like this, because it's really just a fear. And fear is false evidence appearing real. So you don't know. All you know is that you love yourself and you love the world. That's the reason why you keep doing this and you're sharing. I can only create and share. And then when I say these things before I take that next step, I know that I'm going in the right direction. And I just want to start my show off by sharing everybody what goes on in my head, what goes on in my life, and how I choose to love, and how I take responsibility for how my love shows up instead of how somebody else shows up. So it's really about responsibility for yourself and just free love. All right, that's my post-workout-let, and thanks for looking at this. And I'm gonna be doing more. It's my first time. I love you guys, and keep it nice.